Hello everyone, this is DH, and today we're going on yet another murdering spree in the Rotten Vale. This time using a weapon you may have thought was dead in this channel too. Huge props to my friend Caolan Berg for pestering me about using switch axe until I gave up and did it. I'll link his channel in the top right corner. So using switch axe in these multi-monster quests, I also ran earplugs. I don't think it's as needed kinda as with sword and shield, but it's still pretty comfortable to make sure I don't mess up too much. So for Dogaron, got the wound and then raged it, and then you kinda have to dance with it. Coming back to switch axe after so long, I mostly struggled with the small iframes I have with switch axe. I really had to get used to them again. Overall, I got the Clagger there cancelled because I didn't have amp and tried to fill up the gauge a bit. That's something about the iframes. You have to iframe that back half from Dogaron super late to dodge through it. Here I can just get out of the way and punish and pick the Power Axe buff, so I get another Clagger. Also I can cling to the face and release because this Dogaron dies super fast. So now I'm in amped, which means big damage. There I dodged the attack by rolling late, as I said before. Unfortunately I messed up and hit the legs rather than the face, so I did the counter thingy, but okay, we can dodge that and then punish with a morphing sweep. And the Dogaron's fleeing. You can't ZSD all the way there. Here I think it was going to warp to the nest, so I go that way, but it's actually limping all the way there. Look at it behind me. One hit doesn't kill it, so let's chase after it. And it's dead. I feel like Dogaron is a lot more consistent with Sword and Shield, as it's easier to dodge its attacks. Sword and Shield has mobility, has good bros, has that broken as hell back hop. But Switch Axe fares better against a lot of the other monsters in this quest. Yeah, you can say this is 2 minutes faster than my SNES run. So Great Gyros is a monster where I thought Switch Axe would be super broken due to abusing the corpses from the small Gyros. You get a bunch of extra hits in empty state, but as you see, just like in the SNES run, Great Gyros is my true nemesis in this quest. So I'll meet up with it just as it finishes climbing, clutch claw and get a wound. I don't even bother enraging him because he kicks my ass so much. True story. So I tried to get Power Axe there, but it was a little too greedy to do so. Got hit. Already killed a lot of the small gyros, but I back hopped straight into the paralyzing spit, so off to a great start. But okay, I'm not paralyzed anymore. And let's do it. So the corpse from the small gyros helps filling the amp gauge because it still counts as a hit, and it also procs the extra hits from amp. So we can clutch claw into ZSD. Yeah, I missed this too. Then with double slash, another Clagger, so another ZSD, obviously. And it's dead. So I messed up a bit there opening the menu, but it's okay. No small gyros, so we can use the manual fast travel, save the Farcaster if we need it for later. And then let's get going after Tigrex, or Tigrex if you're one of those guys. So there's Tigrex who can wound the wing real quick here. Here I got a bit greedy, trying to get Power Axe right out of the gate. Doesn't end well. But it's okay, we'll get doing it soon. So Tigrex also feels a lot less consistent with Switch Axe. I'm sure you've seen a lot of great Switch Axe runs on Tigrex which don't let it move much. But I don't think that's very consistent, unfortunately. But the Turf War is going to help me out big time here by dealing damage to both of them. I just built up our axe in there really safely this time. And now I'll try hitting both of them with the sword mode, so I can build amped much faster and also get the multiple amped procs on both of them. Now Fulgur kinda laughed, and I'm also going to ZSD Tigrex because I thought it was also leaving, but it didn't. It should be nearly dead by now to the Turf War. So quick overhead there, get Clagger, and I'll just ZSD it again. And it's that! Tigrex feels like a world monster in this quest. Very low HP. So let's go after Fulgur. It's in that same Radoban area I fought Tigrex in the Sword and Shield run. Here I'm using the same strat I used for Sword and Shield. I'll wound the leg because that can get me Claggers, and then I'll worry about the head later. And with Power Axe giving me more staggers, I should get those Claggers much easier too. I feel like Fulgur is a better matchup for Switch Axe, despite me clowning around in there. It'll get better soon. So there's the Clagger. I can do a quick discharge into Claw because it was nearby. So I get the wound on the hand. But I ran out of both Amp and Power Axe. So I'll try to refuel Amped because then I can do a ZSD and I get the next Clagger. Double Slash for more gauge, along with the Heavensward Fury, and we're back into Amp. So that was not a Clagger, I thought it was. Also got the Power Axe back up. And there's my Clagger. So let's do the standard ZSD to the face. And it's limping away already. Thankfully we have amped this time, so ZSD City, baby. And Fulgur is dead. Hold on, let's go after Acidic. And with Acidic, the back is actually weaker than the head, so you probably know where this is going. I can wound the back and ZSD. It's not pretty, but it works, so that's the plan. So yeah, just wound the back real quick while it roars. Oopsie doopsie. I also got a wound on the head. I can use that to make him enraged. And well, I'll get 2 weak spots. That's easier, it's not optimal, but I want consistency here. It's the 5th monster already, so the small Gyros are being pretty nice to build amp faster too, as they count as hits for that. Okay, we have amped. Due to the double tail slam, I'll just try to hit the face here a bit. That's a nice opening for that. And we'll go to the ZSDs now. To get away from the face to dodge the bite. And then I can safely ZSD while it does the tail shenanigans. Yeah, this time that roll, whoopsie. Once again the double tail thing, so I can hit it normally. Here I can once again use the clutch claws, get a ZSD, and this is super safe, look at this! One on the background out, but not on the face. I tried to be super greedy going for the tail, but the game said nope and got me to the lag instead. It's limping away, so I cancel the lag ZSD super early and I'll ZSD the tail, as that's the weakest spot. And it's that! That's one thing Switch Axe is really good at. It's stopping the limps with those ZSDs, man. So there's the time. I was really surprised I got to run 2 minutes faster than my SNES runs, because I took some 8 hours of resetting for these certain shield runs, and just 1 hour for this one. You can watch the string if you want to. It's there in the channel. So it was pretty fun going back to Switch Axe. Once again, I'll give another shout out to my buddy Caolan Berg, who kept pestering me about Switch Axe. I don't think I would have gone back if it wasn't for him, so thank him if you like this. Not me, it was all him, really. But there's the SAT. I ran earplugs and power prolonger for consistency on a 5 monster hunt, and no peak performance, especially in the Rotten Veil. It's kinda hard to keep it up. And I went with a full Teostra look, just because I thought it was a bit different. So there's our final time, a Sub 11 run. I never thought I'd get this, jeez. Really glad with it. And as usual, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next hunts, and strings too now. Bye bye, have a nice day.